Picture this, you wake up, bleary-eyed, reach for your phone, and boom, the news hits you like a runaway shopping cart. Today, everything is free. Yep, free. Your dream just became reality. No more checking your bank account before ordering takeout. That fancy car you've been eyeing? Yours for the taking. What happens next? Well, chaos, my friends, glorious chaos. Imagine the mother of all Black Fridays but on steroids and with a global guest list. People everywhere would be scrambling, sprinting, and probably trampling each other to get their hands on, well, everything. Stores would be overrun like a zombie apocalypse, only instead of brains, people are after the latest tech gadgets and designer clothes. Lines? Forget lines. It's a free-for-all frenzy. People would be stuffing shopping carts till they burst, grabbing anything and everything in sight. Remember that time you politely waited your turn for a sample at Costco? Yeah, those days are gone. It's every man, woman, and their dog who's probably also wearing a free diamond collar for themselves. Remember that warm feeling you got imagining yourself driving off in your free Lamborghini? Yeah, about that. Here's the reality check. The world just ran out of Lamborghinis. Actually, scratch that. The world just ran out of pretty much everything. See, our global supply chain is this delicately balanced ecosystem. It's like a giant game of Jenga. And someone just pulled out the bottom block. Trucks stopped delivering because, hey, free gas or no gas, they're trying to get their free stuff too. Factories grind to a halt because workers are too busy figuring out how to fit a year's supply of free pizza in their homes. Empty shelves become the new normal. Remember the great toilet paper shortage of 2020? Multiply that by 1,000. We're talking empty grocery stores, barren car dealerships, and clothing stores that look like they've been hit by a fabric-hungry tornado. The free-for-all quickly turns into a free-for-none. So, everything's free, which is great unless you're, the economy. Remember money? That thing you used to trade for goods and services? Yeah, it's about as useful as a screen door on a submarine now. With everything technically costing $0, money basically turns into monopoly money overnight. Your life savings? Worthless. That winning lottery ticket you were saving might as well be a used napkin. The stock market? Let's just say it's not a pretty sight. But hey, where there's a chaotic void, there's always someone ready to fill it. Enter the barter system, stage left. Need some eggs, but used all your free ones to egg your neighbor's house? Don't judge. Time to trade. Got a surplus of toilet paper? You hoarder you? You're the new kingpin of this post-money world. Section 4. Sharing is caring, or else. With the traditional rules of commerce tossed out the window, things get interesting. Remember those heartwarming stories of communities coming together, sharing resources, and looking out for each other? Yeah, that's happening. Alongside some slightly less heartwarming scenarios. On one hand, you've got people forming communes, sharing their free loot, and embracing a utopian ideal of communal living. They're baking bread, sharing clothes, and probably singing Kumbaya. Good for them. On the other hand, you've got those who miss the sharing is caring memo. They're hoarding resources, building fortresses of free flat-screen TVs, and probably sharpening sticks just in case. It's a strange mix of heartwarming altruism and Lord of the Flies survivalism. The line between generosity and self-preservation gets real blurry, real fast. Section 5. History's greatest hits of free stuff. Believe it or not, the everything is free experiment isn't exactly a new concept. History, in all its messy glory, has thrown us a few curveballs that bear a striking resemblance to our hypothetical free-for-all. Take Venezuela, for example. Hyperinflation got so bad that their currency became practically worthless. People were using stacks of bills to buy bread, which, if you think about it, is basically like getting the bread for free, and also a great way to get rid of bulky wallets. Then there's Germany in the 1920s. Hyperinflation ran rampant, and people were using money as wallpaper because it was cheaper than, well, wallpaper. While not exactly everything is free situations, these historical hiccups show us what happens when a currency goes kaput. Hint, it ain't pretty. Section 6. Robots, UBI, and the future of free. So, could a world where everything is free ever actually work? Well, if we're talking about a permanent situation, it's highly unlikely. Sorry to be a buzzkill. But if we throw some futuristic tech into the mix, things get a bit more interesting. Imagine a world where robots do all the work. They manufacture goods, transport them, and even serve us our free robot-made lattes. With production costs essentially zero, everything could theoretically be free. Couple that with a universal basic income where everyone gets a regular stipend, and you've got the potential for a society where people's basic needs are met, free of charge. Is it a utopian dream or a logistical nightmare? Only time will tell. But hey, it's fun to think about, right? Section 7. So, what would you grab? So, there you have it. The good, the bad, and the downright chaotic reality of a world where everything is free. It's a thought experiment that exposes the fragility of our systems, the complexities of human behavior, and the eternal debate between self-interest and the common good. And on that note, we leave you with this. If everything was free for a day, what would you beeline for? A lifetime supply of pizza? A private jet? Or maybe just a nap? Because let's be honest, this whole free-for-all thing sounds exhausting.